welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have Bad Blood predictions. Now, obviously, Bad Blood, an iconic pay-per-view we haven't seen in over 20 years, but it's finally getting brought back. A lot of big matches, a lot of ends of feuds potentially. But how are we feeling?
Yeah, there's just a lot of really good matches on here, feuds that have been built up for quite some time outside of maybe one match on this card. But yeah, without further ado, I mean, we should just get right into it. Only thing I guess I'll mention before we jump into it is there's only one stipulation match, which was kind of a little weird for a Bad Blood pay-per-view. I feel like usually there's more stipulation matches. Maybe that's just in my head and that's not really true. But yeah.
Yeah, let's get on with the super team. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are teaming up to take on Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Now, obviously, we know the history between Cody and Roman. Finally teaming up. Who do you think's going to win, though?
I feel like a lot of people will probably pick Cody and Roman to win this one if they had to do a prediction. However, I'm going to go with Solo and Jacob Fatu, only because I feel like there's so many different tricky ways they could win the match, or they could just not win the match at all in this DQ. People could come out, such as Jimmy Uso potentially, maybe a return of Paul Heyman. Hikuleo has been rumored to have been signed and in the WWE locker rooms and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that could happen during this match. But I will go with Solo and Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, I have to play with the favorites here. I'm going to go Cody and Roman. I mean, just the two biggest faces in the WWE right now. So it's kind of like the superpower or the mega powers with Hogan and Savage or Hogan and Warrior. But yeah, this should be a pretty fun match. Can't wait to see Roman and Jacob Fatu finally lock up together. Should be a pretty good match. Let's stay on SmackDown, where we have Nia Jax defending her women's champion, taking on Bayley in a rematch from SummerSlam. So who do you have winning this one?
This one, probably the one the most, I don't know who's going to win. It kind of feels like Nia should probably retain here. But at the same time, Bayley losing twice, so it would be kind of weird when they could have just had Naomi get the win and her be in the match.
Yeah.
So kind of because of that, it feels like Bayley might win. But I think I will go Nia Jax.
Yeah, I agree with maybe Naomi should be in this match. Has kind of been a while since we've seen her in a singles match. I don't know if we have seen her in a singles match on pay-per-view or PLE since her return. But, again, I am also going Nia Jax. Like you said, I just think Nia's going to win this one. Potentially, we see a Tiffany Stratton cashing in this match. You know, we kind of see the teases of Nia being more physical with Tiffany, and Tiffany kind of letting her, you know, that she isn't her best friend, that at the end of the day, she is Miss Money in the Bank for a reason. But I am going Nia Jax as well. Next up, Damian Priest and Finn Balor, one-on-one. Who do you got?
I think this one, I don't know, this is another one that's, I guess, kind of 50-50 in a way, but at the same time, I do think Finn Balor will get the win here. I think he needs the win more. Damian Priest is already pretty over. He's, you know, he's with Rhea Ripley, obviously. The Terror Twins and everything, just lost the world title, so he's pretty over at the time, and Finn Balor, I feel like, could use a little bit of momentum at this point.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of wish this feud was kind of built up a little bit more. Obviously, we know the history between them. They've becoming faction members together, then splitting, Finn turning on him and stuff, and losing him, Damian, the title. But I just wish we got a little bit more between the two. I am going to go Damian Priest just to play it safe here on predictions. But yeah, I think it should be a really good match. Hopefully we get another Finn banger, because, you know, it's been a little bit of a while since we've seen a classic Finn Balor match, especially on PLE. But yeah, it should be a pretty good one. Let's stay on the Terror Twin, and let's go to the other half. Rhea Ripley going against Liv Morgan. Now, Dominic Mysterio will be hanging in a shark cage. Who do you got for this one?
This one I will go with Rhea Ripley. I just don't see where Liv really beats her one-on-one. I know a lot of people are sort of speculating that Raquel may come out and be kind of her security, maybe disqualify the match, so, you know, Liv retains in that way. But I will go with Rhea Ripley. I just feel like they may want to end this here and kind of move on to something else, but at the same time I could definitely see them one to continue this for a little longer, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rhea Ripley here. Honestly, I'm kind of on the opposite of you, where I do think if Rhea wins this match, I think this is kind of the end of it. Not because, you know, it's been awful, but at the start of this feud between these two, it was really hot. Everybody was behind. Everybody wanted to see it. But in the past few weeks, it kind of just got less and less interesting, in my opinion, at least. and so maybe I'm in the minority. But yeah, I'm kind of just ready to wrap this up. If Liv is to win this match, I'm okay with that as long as we get new competition for her, because she's only defended against one person, I think, and so I think it's about time either we change the belts or get some new faces in the title picture. But yeah, I'm going to go Rhea Ripley to win this match. Now, finally, we have the Hell in a Cell match. The match, hopefully, that main events CM Punk, Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell. Who will come out on top?
Yeah, as of the recording of this video, we just finished up watching Raw, where they did that final promo before Bad Blood against each other, where Drew McIntyre just kind of goes on his normal speech about CM Punk, but I guess one thing that he kind of adds in there is that he's gonna beat CM Punk into oblivion, he's gonna end his career, yada yada, but then he also said that he's gonna end the hate backstage and just the hate in the locker room and all that kind of stuff, where CM Punk kind of countered that and said that he is the devil that people were talking about now, and they bought that back out of him, what everyone told us that he was. So that in my mind kind of says, are we gonna get heel Punk moving forward? Which that's kind of what I think everyone's kind of waiting for. That's when he's best on the mic, I think. I have enjoyed the face CM Punk, but that heel run I think will be a lot better.
This match is going to be insane. It's kind of shades of like the MJF and CM Punk feud, so I kind of hope maybe we get like an old CM Punk gear or like some old music. Maybe get Burning in My Light, or that's not even his name or his song. But anyway, I'm gonna go CM Punk on the prediction here. Not that he needs it or that Drew needs it. No matter what happens in this match, both men are looking like $1 million, and this should be a phenomenal match. Hopefully, it's intense and a lot of big moments in this match, because even in their strap match, it wasn't the best match. It was still solid, and I think one of the better strap matches we've seen in WWE history. But I just think Punk should get that win here and push him into the world title picture, potentially going against Gunther soon. So yeah, I'm going to go Punk.
Yeah, I'm going to go Punk as well. As I said, we just did finish up watching Monday Night Raw, and they did announce that there is going to be Gunther versus Sammy. However, they are going to do that on a Monday Night Raw next week. And then we had a moment backstage where it's Braun Breaker kind of facing Gunther, and they kind of talked about doing that championship match potentially. So there's a lot of exciting things moving forward into Bad Blood and after Bad Blood. And I hope everyone that's watching this is excited as we are for the pay-per-view.
Yeah. What match are you most excited for on this card?
Probably the Punk McIntyre match. I mean, it kind of has to be. The Cody and Roman Bloodline one could be really good depending on exactly how that turns out, but I think the most hyped one is definitely the CM Punk McIntyre.
Yeah, I mean, this has potential to be match of the year, for being honest here, but yeah, should be a really good card. Really excited for this. Let us know your predictions down in the comments below. But yeah, that's it from us, and we will catch you guys in the next video.